every day. And as an example, we did our JV washroom distribution only 3 Saturdays ago, and we have since had requests for 16 additional laptops since then. So there is a tremendous ongoing need. As of this afternoon, part of what we do with E2D is we provide, it's not just beneficial to help families get laptop computers and connectivity. You have to help these families learn how to use these devices. So a big part of what we do at E2D is we do computer training. We do it at the high school, we've done it at JV Washam, and we do it every other week at Ada Jenkins Center on Tuesdays. And as a matter of fact, as of this afternoon, my son Patty, who's back there, he and I came from a computer training session at Ada Jenkins where we had 9 families in there working to learn how to use their new computers this afternoon. And as of today, we now have over 36 hours of one-to-one computer training, and we think that's a huge accomplishment and something that actually we've got to ramp up a lot more to make it sustainable for the size of the program we hope. So what are we going to do by the end of this year? We're going to finish off Cornelius. We're going to be doing Bailey Middle School the first weekend of May. We'll be distributing there. We're working with Principal Thomas and with Laura Rosenbach at Huff on that. Dr. Rosenbach wants all rising 9th graders to be able to bring laptops to school next year every single day. It's a big order, but we're going to get it done. From there we go to Hopewell. Then we start doing our Huntersville elementaries, and we'll even be going to your old high school, Mayor, North Mac. And then we're ambitious. We would like to see all 20,000 homes in Charlotte-Mecklenburg within the next 2 years. We would like to find a solution that will take care of it for all of CMS. So very quickly, how we've gotten this done is we've had tremendous corporate support. My Connection, our community partner here, has just done a tremendous job, very generously creating a plan just for our E2D families, which helps them get their first internet access within their homes. And I can tell you, My Connection, what they have done in this community relative to E2D is so outstanding, because when we compare it to some of the other players in Huntersville and Cornelius, they are not doing it. We have asked them to do it, and as they contemplate merging with other larger companies, that might even get farther and farther away. So I really do salute My Connection. I'd like to show you exactly what we're giving away. This is called a Lenovo ThinkPad. Lowe's, our good neighbor up in Mooresville, has donated 500 of these per year to the E2D program. We get them sort of stripped naked, and we end up putting new operating software and new productivity software on each one, and then we get them to the families. But Lowe's is an incredible partner for us. From a fundraising standpoint, many individuals have made contributions, many of you have. We have had organizations like the Rotary Club who have done fundraisers for us. We need more and more of that. You may recall last May we had a series of lemonade stands. I don't know if you guys got to participate in that. We had 13 lemonade stands all across town. We promoted it as best we could with our brother David Borax over here and others. And we were able, with just water and powder, to raise almost $3,400 in 3 hours on one Saturday morning. We'll be doing that again this coming May, and our plan is to do it in Cornelius and Huntersville as well, as they obviously have great reason to want to support us. Why is it so important? I'm going to read you really quickly a portion of a letter that I received from Dr. Rosenbach at Huff yesterday. And I have to put my glasses on because I can't see that well. It is with great appreciation and excitement that I write this letter in support of the E2D group. I was first introduced to the E2D group when I became the principal of Huff High in 2013. As a principal, I wholeheartedly recognize the impact that giving students laptops and internet access have on their ability to be more successful in school. What I did not anticipate was the difference it made in students personally. I was fortunate enough to be the person to notify over 75 students that they would be the recipients of the computers and internet access. And I can tell you it was one of the best days I've had in my career as an administrator. The students reacted by jumping up and down, crying, and flashing huge smiles. The E2D group gave the students something they never expected, and they were truly grateful and overwhelmed knowing how much they would use the computer and internet access. When they walked out of the room a few weeks later, trained and ready to use their own computer, they held their heads up high and had a joyful bounce in their steps. That is a really, really confirming letter that we received from her. What do we need going forward? What do we need from you guys? What do we need from the town of Davidson? Well, we continue to need money. We need laptop donations. We need volunteers. And we need institutional support from other organizations in this area. We need churches. We need churches to help us out. We need Girl Scouts to help us to help us come up with unique fundraisers where we can raise money for this great project. $200 will solve the digital divide for a single family. Think about that next year when you're stuffing stockings. What a great way to take care of a family. On May 17th, as I mentioned, we'll need those lemonades. We'll have those lemonade stands out all over again. The grassroots are really important. We could have solved this problem of raising $15,000 for Davidson Elementary by finding one or two people to write a single check. That is not what we wanted to do. We wanted to put a spotlight on the issue, and we wanted to make this a community initiative and a community endeavor, and ultimately a community celebration. And we have this town, and this is about our neighbors and how we can help them. We have the resources to do it, and we have the heart to do it. My final message, and this whole E2D thing just reminds me every single day why I love the town of Davidson and why I love this area of North Carolina. How great is it going to be probably about October this year, Mayor, when you're going to be able to stand up and say, our town has zero digital divide. And think about it just as an economic driver to say to businesses, we don't have a digital divide in this town because we believed it was important to correct that. Not to mention the fact that we're going to be teaching your future employees how to use that. We're going to be educating your future workforce. But when it's all said and done, this is not about economic development. It's about a single student being able to work on a project that will teach him a ton, and his teacher going to praise him for his effort, wherein he becomes proud of knowing that he accomplished a great project using his new laptop. That resulting pride and inspiration is going to change this child's life. Now multiply that wonderful experience times the 75,000 additional CMS students, and I ask you, can you see the world change? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pat.